EA Sports, it's in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. Stamford Bridge in West London. The stage is set.
Welcome to FIFA 23.
Excitement
to continue,
in
please
the
select the
Parisian
trainer.
air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. Stamford Bridge in West London. The stage is set.
Welcome to FIFA 23. To continue, please select the trainer.
I'm a beat with two giants of world football. It's PSG v Liverpool, and everyone is excited to see Kylian Mbappe.
Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that
Two
gets
giants
pulses
of world
racing.
football. It's
Paris
PSG v
Saint-Germain
Liverpool,
taking
and
on
everyone
Liverpool.
is excited to see
Derek,
Kylian Mbappe.
The team that dominates midfield.
Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that will mean take another look now. It's great interplay between them.
And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Messi, can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say, they're good value for the lead.
Two of them to start the move off. Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Fabian. Teammates available. Verratti.
Two of them to start the move off. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, it could be on for him here. Fabian. Teammates available. And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Neymar, and what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces.
Now with Mbappe.
It's a great
Well,
goal.
it could be on for him here. So the ball rolling again. And a goal!
2-0.
The quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Neymar, and what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces. It's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Thiago. Thiago distributing shrewdly. Oh, good save. Thiago distributing shrewdly. Oh, good save. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Taken short. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. And over it comes. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. He's in with a chance. And over it comes. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart. For the chance.
Well, from that range, he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Find the net. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range, he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Messi. Superbly read and executed. Plenty of support here. But quick thinking defensively. And the counter looks plenty of support here. Options available. Quick thinking defensively. And the counter looks on here. Options. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, no stopping him. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Verratti. Now Neymar. Messi. Verratti. Now Neymar. Determined defense. Determined defense. Ending. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. For the first half here in the French capital. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, you have to say, Leon. Messi. Messi. Well, into the second half, and an uphill climb for Liverpool after the events of the second half, and an uphill climb for Liverpool after the events of the first 45 minutes. And Thiago. And Thiago. Can he finish? Nicely saved. Can he finish? Nicely saved. Short corner it is. And it's Salah with the cross. Short corner it is. To get it away properly. And it's Salah with the cross. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Done. And in the end, no damage done. And a timely intervention. Salah. Salah! Well, it might still work out for them. Salah! Well, it might still work out for them. Oh, it comes. Comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. To making the substitution here. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here.
PSG have had the lion's share of possession. Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Into the last 30 minutes now. And into the last 30 minutes now. Mbappe. Looking for the angle. Looking for the angle. Well, it's one goal after another. And it goes. Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Continues. It's been all PSG so far. So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far. And you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Salah. Firing it towards goal. Salah. Firing it towards goal. Corner kick forthcoming. Corner kick forthcoming. Playing it short. Thiago prepared to let fly. Playing it short. Thiago prepared to let fly. So. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Nuno Mendes. Ferreira. 20 minutes to go in this one. 20 minutes to go in this one. Salah. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mendes. Oh, he's given us away. Oh, he's given us away. Roberto Firmino. Roberto Firmino. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Darwin Nunez. And with that, the attack Darwin Nunez. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Full-time, Paris Saint-Germain. Well, as we approach full-time, Paris Saint-Germain absolutely coasting to victory, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it?
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Breaking at 2 minutes to be added on at the end. They need to get bodies back. 2 minutes to be added on at the end. They need to get bodies back. And Verratti with the block. And Verratti will be all with the block. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news. That will be all 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for them. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, it's been an excellent competition for them so far. They've played some really good football, and they seem to have a good team spirit. They'll be
and
tough
a warm
to beat
welcome
today.
on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, it's been an excellent competition for them so far. They've played some really good football, and they seem to have a good team spirit. They'll be tough to beat today.
The starting 11 for Beast FC. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Lucio plays alongside Ivan Cordoba in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Oh, a lovely ball. Able to skip past his man. Must score! Yes! There it is! That's a delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So the ball rolling again. 1-0 then. 2-0 the score. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, a lovely ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And back so the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Ideal pass, you've got to say. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Vinicius Junior. And Beast couldn't hang on to it. Donovan. And back with Vinicius. Ronaldinho. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Dybala. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And Beast couldn't hang on to it. Erling Haaland. Ronaldinho. Capdevila. And they've won possession back. What can they do? Safe pair of hands, did his job. Haaland. Erling Haaland. Capdevila. Llorente. It might be. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? And in! At the second time of asking. Haaland. Just what was required. 3 goals without reply. On to Zidane. Alphonso Davies. It might be. Keeper getting the touch. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. At the second time of asking. Just what was required. 3 goals without reply. Alphonso Davies intercepted it. Karim Adeyemi. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Marcos Llorente. Can he find the right pass? He takes it away. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. He's intercepted it. And this is turning into something of a rout. Marcos Llorente. Can he find the right pass? Ibrahima Konate. Gomez now. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. And this is turning into something of a rout. And here's Mateos. Hold on! No way through. Ibrahima Konate. Gomez now. And they'll get ready for the delivery. And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. Dybala will ensue. And here's Mateos. Hold on! No way through. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever. And there's the delivery. Goodness, and the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. In this match. A corner will ensue. Donovan. And a goal here! And return to Vinicius. Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever. Fizzles out.
Well, Beast
My
enjoying
goodness,
the bulk
it's
of
so
possession here,
one-sided.
and as a result, have
5-0
dominated
in
the
this
game.
match.
Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
And fired against the Donovan. Well, far from return to Vinicius. Most accurate and with pass that, you're likely to see. Throw in to come. The attack fizzles out. Going to be punished here.
Well, Beast enjoying the bulk of possession here, and as a result has dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
And fired against the crossbar. Display, and just look at that far score. From the most accurate pass you're likely to see. Throw in to come. Oh, is he going to be punished here? On the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not really enjoying this away day, are they? Stuart,
this is attacking football. Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that
Something
score.
needs to change after the break, otherwise this could end up being a rout.
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not really enjoying this away day, are they? Stuart, your take.
Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic, they've lost key battles all over the pitch, and just haven't defended well enough. Something needs to change after the break, otherwise this could end up being a rout.
Ronaldinho. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And he saw the situation developing. Here. The crossbar got in the way. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, they won't come much
Vinicius
closer than
Junior.
that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Well, having been denied Ronaldinho. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Tremendously strong and he's through here. The crossbar got in the way. Now can they counter clinically? And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, they won't come much closer than
defending
that.
When
it's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now can they counter clinically? Wondering about stoppage time. 1 minute to be added on. But timely defending when it mattered. Vinicius Junior. And the ball with Marcos Llorente. That is that for the first half here. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Vinicius Junior. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. That is that for the first half here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Good, sir. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Here's Goretzka. Ronaldinho. Still a chance. Good, sir. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Here's Goretzka. Ronaldinho. Individual brilliance. Still a chance. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Close. Here's Götze now. Individual brilliance. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Alphonso Davies. Close. Oh, he's lost possession. Here's Götze now. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Alphonso Davies. Oh, he's lost possession. And return to Pele. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
A very good tackle. Govou. On to Haaland. Capdevila. Showing excellent judgment and return to Pele. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
A very good tackle. Govou. On to Haaland. Ronaldinho. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And Pele snuffing out the danger. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Llorente. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Ronaldinho. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's
Pele
got that
snuffing
right
out
all
the
round.
danger.
It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
Govou. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Llorente. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And the keeper denies them from the spot. Throw-ins given. And they're making a change. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a throw-in it's going to be. Mateus. Well, it's sat up for him, but not seriously troubling the goalkeeper. Throw-ins given. And they're making a change. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a throw-in it's going to be. Leon Goretzka. Mateus. Good now. Well, it's sat for him, but not seriously troubling the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. A glorious chance. And they bought themselves a bit of time. Goretzka. Leon Goretzka. Here's Götze now. Goretzka. Ronaldinho. A glorious chance. And they bought themselves a bit of time. Oh, he's through here. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And a good take under duress there. Karim Adeyemi. Good-looking ball. Oh, he's through giving the ball to the opposition that time. I think you could call that escape. It looked a certain goal. And a good take under duress there. 15 minutes left for play. Haaland, close. And giving it away. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Konate. 15 minutes left for play. Here's Götze now. Well read to win possession back. And giving it away. Rafael Leao. He has teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Konate. Pele. Götze. Here's Götze now. On to Haaland. Well read to win possession back. Rafael Leao. Götze now. He has teammates around him. Landon didn't go to plan in the end. Incisive play by Donovan. Pele. Llorente. Vinicius. On to Haaland. Well, that is how to play advantage. Here's Götze now. Landon Donovan. Incisive play by Donovan. Vinicius. Well, that is how to play advantage. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique! Wondrous! And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Good defending from Marquisio. Marquisio, well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. He scores, but the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Good defending from Marquisio. Marquisio, bit of skill, and he's made headway, and still danger here. And second time around, he scores, but the keeper
1 minute of
left to
stoppage
wonder
time,
what
say
his
the
defenders
officials.
were doing. And that is the end of the contest.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill.
The outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Oh, dear, Derek.
Mario Götze. And the contest begins. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the Division Rivals League. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the Division Rivals League.
And this is how the hosts
Stuart,
will
how do
begin
you
the
see
game
this
today.
one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game
here.
here.
Starting 11 for Invincibles. Gianluigi Donnarumma,
and this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Alisson gets the nod in goal.
Vinicius Junior starts with Mario Götze in the wide positions.
And leading the attack today is Landon Donovan. Well, what can they do to stop the starting 11 for Invincibles? Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Lothar Matthäus plays alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. A few goals as well. Surely! And still a chance. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Danger averted for now. But the danger averted for now. Vinicius, not to be advised. Well, non-stop movement and creativity. That's what you get from Ronaldinho. A few goals as well. Surely! And still a chance. Jonathan Close. Danger averted for now. Making considerable progress. Vinicius, not to be advised, giving the ball away there. Mario Götze, fine cross into the middle. Jonathan Close. The attack continues, they're making considerable progress. It's got to be! And danger still. And they'll get ready for the throw. They can keep possession of it now.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous.
Fine cross into the middle.
Brilliant from him.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. It's got to be! And danger still. Haaland. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
With the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Haaland, and it might be. He's in with a chance. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Well, he's given us the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. And it might be. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Roberto Carlos. And a tidy he's given us away. Götze. And a chance to level it. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Roberto Carlos. And a tidy challenge. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. And a chance to level it. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. And teammates around him. Given it straight to the opposition. Leao. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. Who can they pick out? Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper and teammates around him. Leao. Cleared away completely. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. Drilled home with true conviction. Who can they pick out? Oh, super header. Well, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, not cleared away completely. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Leao. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, 2-1 it is here. And they've turned this game on its head. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Leao. Promising looking ball. And a goal! Even marginally offside is still against the law.
He just needs to hold his run for a fraction longer.
Underway again with the score at 3-1.
Well, there you have it. The Invincibles are playing second fiddle here in terms of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to
looking
counter-attack
ball.
when they win it back.
Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needs to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal. Well, there you have it. The Invincibles are playing second fiddle here in terms of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Surely. Yes, and maybe another break brewing here.
That's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Now the delivery. Mudryk. Maxence Lacroix. Oh, surely. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Mateus. Now the delivery. Could be. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high.
Maxence Lacroix.
Right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Now Roberto Carlos. An example of how to press. Mateus. Could be. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
An example of how to press. Vinicius Junior. Extremely sloppy in possession. Vinicius. Options in the middle. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Vinicius Junior. Straight offside, but only just. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Options in the middle. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Attack looks highly promising. Vinicius Junior. Straight offside, but only just. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Really cantering to victory here. This attack looks highly promising. Can they convert? And just 1 minute of time to be put away. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And that's an excellent piece of defending. On they go again. And Invincibles really cantering to victory here. The first half here comes to an end. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Donovan. Oh, what an opportunity. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. The first half here comes to an end. So into the second half, and a terrific performance from the Invincibles so far. Are we in for more of the same in the second half? Superbly read and executed. Vinicius Junior. So into the second half, and a terrific performance from the Invincibles so far. Are we in for more of the same in the second half? Superbly read and executed. He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Vinicius Junior. 5-1 it is. Oh, showing excellent vision. A timely intervention. Chances on. He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. The keeper's hand does the trick. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Alphonso Davies. And a timely intervention. Chances on. And the keeper's hand does the trick. And here's Götze. Alphonso Davies. And it's still on. Donovan. Davies. And return to Vinicius. And here's Götze. Ronaldinho. Able to get a body in the way. And it's still on. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Davies. And return to Vinicius. Ronaldinho. Able to get a body in the way. Davies. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Now with Vinicius Junior. Goretzka. Here's Vinicius Junior. Opportunity here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Now with Vinicius Junior. Goretzka. And intercepted it. Here's Vinicius Junior. Opportunity here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. So half an hour remaining. Holland. Take it away. And intercepted it. And a fine cross. So a goal kick is half an hour remaining. Here. Take it away. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And a fine cross. So a goal kick is what's coming up here.
After another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
He was in the right place to intercept.
Oh, there it is!
Rodrigo.
It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance. And a goal.
Karim Adeyemi read it well. Rodrigo.
Holland in position, and a goal. Here, there it is. They've done it.
Goal for the Invincibles. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Here,
Alphonso
there
Davies.
it is. They've done it.
Vinicius.
Goal for the
Here's
Invincibles.
Ronaldinho.
Number 9,
Slightly
Erling
offside.
Haaland.
Alphonso Davies. They're really pressing their opponents. Vinicius. Well, doesn't have to
And
do
here's
it on his own.
Ronaldinho.
And just
Marco
slightly
Reus, does he
offside.
mean business here? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
Who can he pick out? And really pressing their
And
opponents.
holding on to it at the second time of asking.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own.
Marco Reus, does he mean business here? And he's kept it out,
Well, not
fully
every keeper
stretched,
would have been
somehow
that brave.
reaching it.
Well, he read it brilliantly.
Who
didn't
can he pick
Top
out?
stuff from the keeper.
And holding on
he's
to
given
it
it
at the
away.
second time of asking.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Cole. And this is Reus.
Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the
Counter looks
keeper.
on here. Options well, he's given us away. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Cole. And it might be. He knew he had to make the tackle and did. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative?
Oh, that is a majestic
And it might be.
goal.
He
Volleyed home with precision
knew
and
he had to
style.
make the tackle and
Superbly
did.
done.
So they restart the game and
Vinicius
Vinicius
Junior.
Junior in it. Will it be?
Oh, that is a majestic goal.
Donovan.
Volleyed home with precision and
Now
style.
with Ronaldinho.
Superbly done.
So they restart the game and only one team in it. Not a great pass. Donovan, 10 minutes to go. Now with Ronaldinho. Goretzka. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Not a great pass. 10 minutes to go. Price. Cole. That's a very fine piece of tackling. On to Thiago. Another good tackle. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Rice. Cole. Davies. On to Thiago. Another good tackle. Ronaldinho. Bodies forward and the break looks on. A good and fair challenge. Davies. Thiago distributing shrewdly. Ronaldinho.
The keeper. Oh, football finesse, and it's very
A good
best.
and fair
You can't
challenge.
argue with that finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they
Thiago
now
distributing
have been removed.
shrewdly. Trying to lob the keeper. Oh, football finesse, and it's very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Time added on for stoppages. Oh, this is looking promising. Davies. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way
position
as
to
far
read
as
it.
the home. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Oh, this is looking promising. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home. Holland. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match.
Yes,
I'm your
thanks
match
as always,
commentator,
Derek.
Derek
We've got
Ray,
two good teams
and my
here, so
partner,
I'm
ready to bring you all
anticipating
the
a really good
analysis
game.
and technical
The atmosphere
talk,
is electric
is
inside
Stuart
the
Robson.
stadium before
And what
kick-off,
we have
and
coming up
hopefully we're
for
not
you is
disappointed.
action from the Division Rivals League. What might we see today,
And
Stuart?
this is how the hosts
Yes, thanks
will
as
begin
always,
the game
Derek.
today.
We've got two good
Alisson
teams
gets
here,
the
so
nod in
I'm
goal.
anticipating a
Vinicius
really good
Junior
game.
starts
The
with
atmosphere is
Mario
electric
Götze
inside
in
the
the wide
stadium before
positions,
kick-off, and
leading
hopefully
the
we're
attack
not
today is
disappointed.
Landon Donovan.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Alisson gets the nod in goal. Vinicius Junior starts with Mario Götze in the wide positions, and leading the attack today is Landon Donovan.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. That it might be opening up on the opposite flank. It did look on
Roberto
for them, but
Carlos.
not to be. Well, it certainly is a big day for him as he brings
Realising
up
that it might be opening up on the opposite flank.
for the club, Stuart. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, it certainly is a big day for him as he brings up the half-century mark in terms of appearances for the club, Stuart.
How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Interception. So 2-0 now. Claudio Marquisio. Jeremy Frimpong. You've got to savour such moments. An important interception. He could really get at the opposition. Roberto Carlos. Claudio Marquisio. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. You've got to savour such moments. And he could really get at the opposition. Roberto Carlos. Götze. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Vinicius Junior. Chance to finish. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Promising looking ball. Can he find the net? Able to close down the shot. Now with Vinicius Junior. Chance to finish. Roberto Carlos. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Can he find the net? Well, able to close down the shot. Alphonso Davies. Roberto Carlos. Good pressure to win the ball back. Ronaldinho. And they stopped them in their tracks. Alphonso Davies. Ronaldinho. To Marquisio. And they stopped them in their tracks. Possibilities for Real. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Zinedine Zidane. Nothing came of that. Dangerous ball. And on to Marquisio. Flight, I wonder attacking possibilities for Real, but no problems in the end. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Just made sure nothing came of that. Dangerous ball. But at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Plenty of support here. Götze. Ronaldinho. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Marquisio. Frimpong. Marquisio. On to Zidane. Roberto Carlos. Marquisio. Could pull one back here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Frimpong. Marquisio. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Roberto Carlos.
What a brilliant save
could
that
pull
was.
one back
How
here.
did he keep that out?
Might still be able to do a bit of damage.
Out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side.
Vinicius. And with that, the attack fizzles out. It's one goal after another.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side.
Vinicius. And it goes. Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Zinedine Zidane. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Good looking sequence. Zinedine Zidane. Cordoba. Now Roberto Carlos. Oh yes! It's gone in! Good looking sequence. And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So on with the action, and 3-1 the score at the moment. Oh yes! It's gone in! Donovan. And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. To shut them down. Donovan. Goretzka. Zidane. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Determined defending.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played.
Oh, Stuart, they determined defending. And the challenge, crisp and clean.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Into the advanced position, but quick thinking defensively. It is to be a throw-in. Ibrahima Konate. Into the advanced position. But Zidane. Quick thinking defensively. Holland. Well, this would help them get back into the game. Oh, magnificent reaction. Zidane. The managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. Holland. We're at the end of 45 minutes. Well, this would help them get back into the game. Oh, magnificent reaction. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Marquisio. Back to Holland. And a chance to whip it in here. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Still a Marquisio. Chance. Well, he didn't have too much room to work with. Back to Holland. Way off target. And a chance to whip it in here. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Still a chance. Well, he didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. Alphonso Davies. Adeyemi. And a strong tackle. Joe Gomez. Alphonso Davies. Adeyemi. And a strong tackle. Not a great pass. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. Not a great pass. Not a classic example of how to intercept. Ronaldinho. Alphonso Vinicius Junior. And a classic example of how to intercept. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. No possibilities inside the box. And support available. Oh, he's through here. Ronaldinho. And the ball is loose. Oh, chance taken. There is Ronaldinho. Possibilities inside the box.
Goalkeeper.
Donovan.
Goals and plentiful supply.
And the ball is loose.
Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Jeremy
Goals
Frimpong.
and plentiful supply. 4-1 currently.
Cordoba.
And it's with Ronaldinho.
Jeremy Frimpong.
Holland. Very quick thinking there. Could be a chance to break here. And it's with Ronaldinho. Holland. Donovan. Very quick thinking there. The supporters think it's on. Could be a chance to break here.
Adeyemi.
Ronaldinho. Donovan. Well, the supporters think it's on. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form,
Adeyemi.
very few would lay a glove on them. Ronaldinho.
And here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just
A
look how he
goal!
goes past his
And I'll
marker to
tell
get
you
his
what,
shot away.
on this
That's
sort
a
of
really
form,
good goal.
very few would lay a glove on
Underway
them.
again, and this game was finished as a
Well, here's
contest
the
a
replay.
long time ago.
He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Timely intervention. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Götze. Crossed into the penalty
Zinedine
area.
Zidane.
Well, he failed to get
Timely
it away
intervention.
properly. Götze. Alphonso
Crossed
into the penalty area. Well, he failed to
Adeyemi.
get it away properly.
Well to win the ball back.
Into the final 20 minutes. Alphonso Davies. And possibilities here.
Adeyemi.
Did well to win the ball back. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made
Into
that
the final
difficult
20
challenge.
minutes.
And possibilities here. Vinicius Junior. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. But they must remain organised. Oh, good save. Vinicius Junior. And attempting the through
What a
ball.
magnificent
And
save
he's
that
in.
was. It
An
really
important
was
challenge, but they
top-class
must
goalkeeping.
remain organised. Keeping the ball out of their own good net save. to lift confidence throughout the side. Marquisio.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was
And a
top-class
goal.
goalkeeping.
He's put it away. And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side.
Number 22,
Marquisio. Ronaldinho. And a goal!
It's with Vinicius
He's
Junior.
put it away! A celebratory moment!
goal for Real. Number 22, Erling Haaland.
Showing good defensive
Alphonso
judgment.
Davies.
Is with Vinicius
This might be
Junior.
the
Perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it fizzled out. Well, showing good defensive judgment.
Adeyemi.
Good work to win it back high up the
This
pitch.
might be the
perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, not every keeper
Well, it
would
fizzled
have been
out.
that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Adeyemi.
Vinicius Junior. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Onto Goretzka. Vinicius Junior. There's a slide rule pass. A really top-notch piece of defending. And no problems whatsoever for the
Goretzka.
goalkeeper. There's a slide rule
Frimpong.
pass. A really
And
top-notch
just
piece of
5 minutes
defending.
remaining.
And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Marquisio.
Frimpong.
And
On to
just 5
Holland.
minutes remaining. Marquisio. In the right place to cut out the pass. Marquisio. On to Holland. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. In the right place to cut out the pass. Marquisio. Now sending it in. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Chance here. Really important tackle. Marquisio. Now sending it in. And the danger's still on. Timely intervention. Chance here. Really important tackle. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans. Still looking for space. Timely intervention.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here. Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis. Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from foot rivals. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
In central midfield, and they line up with just the one striker. And here's how Big Trouble will line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Yaya Toure plays alongside Ronaldinho in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. He's got to have a go here. Just can't get it past the wall. That's very effective, good high pressing. Tremendous challenge. He's got to have a go here. Well, just can't get it past the wall. Creativity, that's what you get from Ronaldinho. That's very effective, good high pressing. What might we see from him in this
Tremendous
game?
challenge. He's their top marksman, but he's also a great all-round
player. Non-stop movement and creativity, that's what you get from Ronaldinho. A few goals as well. Stuart, what might we see from him in this game?
Well, he's their top marksman, but he's also a great all-round player. He just has that ability to go past defenders with such ease. Hopefully we see that again today.
A bit of running room now on the wing. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ronaldinho. And a throw-in it's going to be. A bit of running room now on the wing. Possession Ronaldinho. And a throw-in it's going to be. Joe Gomez. Possession lost. They really look after the ball when they have it. Joe Gomez. Still trying to make something happen. Adeyemi. And they really look after the ball when they have it. The referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Still trying to make something happen. To make it 1-0. And that would have... And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. This to make it 1-0. And confidently converted. Action underway again. And the onus is on big trouble to come up with the right response. Action underway again. And the onus is on big trouble to come up with the right response. Adeyemi. It's with Vinicius Junior. Davies. Donovan. And a fine stop. Adeyemi is with Vinicius Junior. Davies. Donovan! And a fine stop. Hello from the Midlands. We find ourselves at the Hawthorns. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the Midlands. We find ourselves at the Hawthorns. How do you see this one going? My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming your way. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, they've been excellent recently, played some great football, and they've been hard to beat. Let's hope these fans see another good performance today.
The starting 11 for the Peter Panas. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Claudio Marchisio plays alongside Ronaldinho in central midfield. And up front, Karim Benzema plays alongside Marcus Rashford. No wonder they're celebrating. And he's through here. In it goes, an early goal. So no wonder they're celebrating. 1-0 here. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Donovan. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Donovan. Beautifully disguised ball. Rashford. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him, but not anymore. Vinicius Junior. Rashford. Now with Donovan. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Vinicius. Vinicius Junior. Now the attack fizzled out. Now with Donovan. Oh, skipping away. Vinicius. Benzema. And it's there for Karim Benzema. Now the attack fizzled out. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Skipping away. Not that he's complaining. Benzema. And it's there for Karim Benzema. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. Stands. And teammates around him. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And teammates around him. Karim Adeyemi. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But timely defending when it mattered. Alphonso Davies. Karim Adeyemi. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But timely defending when it mattered. Adeyemi. Now with Donovan. Now Panas have it once more. Adeyemi. Rashford. Now with Donovan. Now Panas have it once more. Landon Donovan. Rashford. Went in strongly, decisively. Rashford. Landon Donovan. Went in strongly, decisively. Vinicius Junior. Rashford. With Alphonso Davies. And the emphasis is on creativity. Vinicius Junior. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Well, not hard to read that pass. And the emphasis is on creativity. Davies. Oh, the threat is there. Well, not hard to read that pass. It has to be. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back. Oh, the threat is there. It has to be.
Again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace. Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Rashford. Goretzka. Opportunity it is. Oh, in it goes! Now they've lost it. He has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Rashford. Opportunity it is.
Just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive.
Now he has his hat-trick.
That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal. Look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. Oh, he's given the ball away. He has teammates around him. Vinicius Junior. But they dealt with the threat. Oh, he's given the ball away. He has teammates around him. Rashford. A goal! But they dealt with the threat first. This is attacking football at its finest.
Rashford.
Well, here's the replay. And just
really
look how
being
quickly they break
spoiled.
forward
This
once
is
they win the
attacking
ball back.
football
And the
at
strike
its
from
finest.
Rashford is excellent. He just hits it so cleanly. Well, here's the replay. And just look how quickly they break forward
Blistering
once they win the
first
ball
half
back.
display.
And the
And just
strike
look
from
at that
Rashford is
score.
excellent. He just hits it so cleanly. That's a great goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score under no real pressure. Vinicius Junior. Poor pass under no real pressure. Oh, great piece of individual skill. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great piece of individual skill. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Leroy Sané. Now with Donovan. Really good high press. It's a weighted pass. Leroy Sané. Now with Donovan. Really good high press from the flank. It's a weighted pass. Able to close down the shot. And unable to keep possession. Decided to come in from the flank. Well, able to close down the shot. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not unable to keep possession. This away day, are they? Stuart, your take.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not really enjoying this away day, are they? Stuart, your take.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
Rashford. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Being egged on by the crowd. Oh, that is a superb save. Rashford. Oh, he's missed now with Benzema. He's going to be being egged on by the crowd.
Well, he has to do better there. He had so much of the goal to aim for. It's a poor miss.
Oh, he's missed it, and he's going to be angry with himself.
Well, he has to do better there. He had so much of the goal to aim for. It's a poor miss.
Great opportunity. Karim Adeyemi. Ronaldinho. Great opportunity. Lorenzi. Oh, this is looking promising. Karim Benzema. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. Oh, this is looking promising. Karim Benzema.
Again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And Benzema wasn't going to miss this one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And Benzema wasn't going to miss this one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. That's a well-constructed goal.
And the referee's whistle, that will do it for the first Vinicius Junior in the Midlands. And the referee's whistle, that will do it for the first half here in the Midlands. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. That's a really good run. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And there's the delivery. And there's the delivery. Alphonso Davies. Close. Goretzka has Alphonso Davies. Close. There to win it back. Goretzka has it now. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Yeah, keep an eye on him, because in that last challenge
we can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Yeah, keep an eye on him, because in that last challenge he took a heavy blow to his upper thigh. He's feeling it at the moment, but no sign of him after being taken off.
Cheers, Jeff. Ronaldinho. He's in with a chance. Sané. And back with Goretzka. Ronaldinho. Sané. And back with Goretzka. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Ronaldinho. Can they take advantage of the situation? And maybe Rashford. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. But he got the execution all wrong. Can they take advantage of the situation?
Again, I think he'd choose another
And maybe
option.
Rashford.
Not even close in the end.
Trying the chip, but he got the execution all wrong.
Well, if he had the chance again, I think he'd choose another option. Not even close in the end.
In it goes!
Well, as
He's
you can
made
see,
it a
he
brace
hits
for
this with
himself.
so much power.
No stopping
Just
him,
look at the
apparently.
follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike. Well, as you can see,
Well,
he
been
hits
such
this
a
with so much
one-sided
power.
game.
But
You just
just
wonder
look at the
how many more
follow-through.
they can
So
add.
athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Couldn't keep the ball. Couldn't keep the ball. Sané. Close. Sané. And he read it superbly. Ronaldinho. Oh, good defending. And he read it superbly. Decent-looking attack. Ronaldinho. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Chance here. It must go in, surely. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. It must go in, surely. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough. Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Landon Donovan. This might have potential. But really sticking to their task defensively. Landon Donovan. This might have potential. Capdevila. But really sticking to their task defensively. That is how to block. Capdevila. And that is how to block. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
The keeper's boot. It will be a throw-in. And straight out of play off the keeper's boot. And a good it will be a throw-in. Under duress there. Ronaldinho. And a good take under Landon duress Donovan. There. Tremendous ball played through. Now, will they do it from here? Landon Donovan. They've thwarted the opportunity. Tremendous ball played through. Now, will they do it from here? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Ronaldinho. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Putting his body on the line. Superbly read and executed. The clearance wasn't decisive. And putting his body on the line. Ronaldinho. Superbly read and executed. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch, but it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
Just the challenge that was required. Ronaldinho looked pretty good for the counter with Donovan. Just the challenge that was required. A very disappointing end to the move. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter attack. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Ronaldinho. And back with Sané. Ronaldinho. And back with Sané. And still looking to get the shot off. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And still looking to get the shot off. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Leroy Sané. Ronaldinho.
Plenty of support here. Ronaldinho. On to Benzema. On to Benzema. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Fine teamwork to win it back. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Fine teamwork to win it back. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up is this intriguing contest in division rivals. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And the lineup for the home side. And given away. Superb block. And the lineup for the home side. Alisson Junior in the wide areas. And leading the attack today is Leroy Sané plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And leading the attack today is Landon Donovan. Still not clear. And the referee says corner kick. Still not clear. And a throw-in forthcoming. And the starting 11 for the Spartans. And the throw-in forthcoming. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Zinedine Zidane. And the starting 11 for the Spartans. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Zinedine Zidane plays alongside Lothar Matthäus in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Leroy Sané. Promising attack, this. Leroy Sané. Promising attack, this.
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say the good value for the lead.
After this setback. Now the Spartans get us moving again. A swift reply required after this setback.
Chances on. Well, we have the measure of it, the goalkeeper. Vinicius. Chances on.
Here.
Well, we have the measure of it, the goalkeeper.
So the goal kick is what's coming up here.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
He's in here.
Abedi Pele.
Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match.
He's in here.
Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Close. Now with Pele. Close.
Henri. Oh, in with a chance.
Now with Pele.
He got a good palm on it.
Henri.
Oh, in with a chance. He got a good palm on it.
Pele. Pressing as a team.
And up for grabs off the keeper.
Pele.
No opportunity it is. And up for grabs off the keeper.
Sané. Well, no damage done.
Sané to win the ball. He might be able to profit from the wide position.
Went in strongly to win the ball.
He might be able to profit from the wide position.
Save right out of the top drawer. Super stop.
Can they nudge in front?
Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Oh, great play. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Oh, great play.
The delivery. And clears his lines.
Oh, surely.
And fine goalkeeping.
Henri.
Oh, surely.
And fine goalkeeping.
Zidane. On to Pele. And he's in.
Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger.
On to Pele. And he's in.
Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger.
Pele. He read the situation defensively.
Options in the centre.
Pele. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele.
Goretzka.
Donovan.
Goretzka.
Donovan.
Really good high press.
Opportunity.
Well, the goalkeeper
Really
in
good
charge
high
of the
press.
situation. He's having quite the game for
Opportunity.
himself. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save.
As those stats tell us.
Well, the Spartans have certainly enjoyed more of the ball over the last 15 minutes,
as those stats tell us. And have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Donovan. Must score. Excellent block. Donovan. Must score. Excellent block. Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry. Just the challenge that was required. Just the challenge that was required. Abedi Pele. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Abedi Pele. And there is the goal.
So
He's found the net.
Again.
Joy unconfined.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline.
The onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Well, but tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a
And
yellow
yellow
card.
it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
There's going to be a double substitution. There's going to be a double substitution. Mateos! Oh, fantastic save from the keeper to deny what was a superb set piece. Oh, fantastic save from the keeper to deny what was a superb set piece. Sané has it.
Close. Landon Donovan.
And Sané has it.
Landon Donovan.
And he's through here.
Donovan.
This could level it. And it is the equaliser.
Donovan.
Parity now. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
So underway again at 2-2.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Jonathan Close.
Well, just 1 minute of time
Jonathan
added on for
Close.
stoppages here. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Just to attack from the wide areas. They could pick out a teammate. The first half draws to a close. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Alphonso Davies is with Vinicius
Alphonso
Junior. Davies is with Vinicius Junior. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here.
Well,
Following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here.
These fans have suddenly come to life. They've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Holland. Holland. It's there for him. And a goal. Holland. It's there for him. And a goal. It is to put them in front again. No
back
less
underway,
than they
and
deserve.
a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2.
Alphonso Davies. It's neat
Alphonso
passing,
Davies.
confidence on the ball. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Confidence on the ball. Very good pass, finally. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele. An unforced error, you've got to say. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it fizzled out. All hands on deck. Is he going to be punished here? Well, it fizzled out. With that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Is he going to be punished here? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Pele. Takes the shot. Pele. Body on the line. Takes the shot. Body on the line. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Can you believe what we've just seen? He's done it! Can you believe what we've just seen? The current scoreline, 4-2. So the current scoreline, 4-2. So half an hour remaining. Really good challenge. Half an hour remaining. Really good challenge. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Very real. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Up a dead end. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end.
Well, certainly no surprise there. The Spartans are controlling possession. Well, certainly no surprise there. The Spartans are controlling possession here. They've passed it well. Their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here. Space afforded him. How to play advantage. Well, that is how to play advantage. Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele. Leao. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. And now the delivery. And now the delivery. Ronaldinho. And he's won the ball. Ronaldinho. Leao. And he's won the ball. Leao. Into the final 20 minutes. Into the final 20 minutes. They've lost it. Now can they make something happen? Now can they make something happen? This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, big opportunity. Will they profit from this situation? Oh, big opportunity. Pure class. Had to catch it perfectly. And didn't he just? Like a matter of how many for the Spartans in this one. It's looking like a matter of how many for the Spartans in this one. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Vinicius. Vinicius. Giving the ball away. Giving the ball away. Oh, he's given the ball away. Oh, he's given the ball away. Leao. Leao. A glorious chance. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. It's a massive lead. And it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Abedi Pele. Cross blocked. Abedi Pele. Cross blocked. Ronaldinho. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. The keeper knew it was crucial he didn't make a mistake. And the keeper knew it was crucial he didn't make a mistake. Alphonso Davies. A really intense pressure. Alphonso Davies. A really intense pressure applied. Nicely saved. Holland. Nicely saved. So the corner played into the box. So the corner played into the box. And that is how to beat your opponent.
And that is how to beat your opponent. And giving it away. And giving it away. Good physical play. Good physical play. And he knows he must thump it away. And he knows he must thump it away. Happy to take on the shot. Happy to take on the shot.
Goals, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up
We're
here.
underway again, and this game was finished. We're underway again, and this game was finished. Is it going to be? It must go in, surely.
Oh, a moment of pure class. Unbridled joy for him and the supporters.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
A lack of a game plan, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par.
Can they forge
Promising
ahead?
attack, this.
Can they forge ahead?
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from foot rivals. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And he's lost custody of the ball here, and the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And over it comes. Oh, good save. Excellent header. And the lineup for the home side. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Diego Carlos plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Ronaldinho just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. And introducing the visitors' lineup today. Alisson begins in goal. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Ronaldinho in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Landon Donovan. And still danger here. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Vinicius Junior. Donovan. A bit sloppy in possession. Rooney. On to Haaland. Now they've lost it. Vinicius Junior. Well, Thierry Henry does bring a certain flair and panache to the proceedings on the pitch. Stuart, fair to say, we expect he'll bring his influence to bear on the game.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot in him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Vinicius. Big chance. A goal that is out of this world. I don't think anyone expected that, not least the goalkeeper. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that time and time again. Incredible. And back underway. 1-0 it is. And Rooney trying to open them up. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Moving into the advanced position. Well, disappointing end to the move. Alphonso Davies. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Vinicius Junior. And in the perfect position to read it. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius. How about the cross? Excellent passing. Just straying offside. Sergio Busquets. Going well. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Opportunity. Can they slot it home? And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Donovan. Possession one. Haaland. And waiting is Wayne Rooney. Well, absolutely nothing wrong with the idea. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So back underway following the equaliser. Went in strongly to win the ball. And here's Wayne Rooney. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? It could be up for grabs. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Well, 2-1 it is here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Rooney. Will he finish? Oh, a superb save. Just not looking confident in possession. Henry. Erling Haaland. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Let's see about the delivery. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Vinicius Junior. Goretzka. There to win it back. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. No yellow card. Instead, a firm warning from the official. Sané. He's managed to lose his marker. Oh, super stop. Wonderful goalkeeping. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here into the second half. And here's Wayne Rooney. On to Haaland. Must be. Terrific piece of anticipation. Close. Not giving him a moment's peace. Leroy Sané. Good use of advantage by the referee. Close. Sané. Ronaldinho. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And teammates around him. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, I'm not sure how he's missed the target from there. That's a poor effort.
Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Donovan! And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been.
Nicht mehr im Spiel. Die Nummer 9, Marcus Rashford. Neu dabei, die Nummer 14, Angel Di Maria.
Really good challenge. And support available. And here's Wayne Rooney. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Kefren Turam. Vinicius Junior. At times they make passing look easy. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Di Maria. Promising looking ball. Di Maria. Will he finish? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. So the current scoreline, 4-2. A move of promise on the flank. Ronaldinho. Great defending from Busquets. "20 minutes to go. Unable to keep the ball. Promising attack this. Zidane. A chance to eat into their lead. And there it is. Zidane oozing class and confidence.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Haaland. And back with Henry. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Breaking at pace. Well, it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Rooney. And now Henry. Let's fly here. Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.
And now the delivery. Well, able to survive that attacking push. And reading it absolutely superbly. Haaland. Oh, a smart stop.
Well, that save has just about kept them in this. But they need to create chances of their own, and quickly, if they're to get a result here. Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Vinicius Junior. Oh, a penalty. Not at all what they wanted, with time running out. And now to level the game. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Di Maria. Di Maria sliding it through. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. This could be it. Able to close down the shot. Holland. Chance for Di Maria. Well, will that come back to haunt them? A golden chance missed.
Well, the game should be over. How's he missed that?
And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story. And the game begins. Vinicius. A goal that is out of this world. I don't think anyone expected that, not least the... And waiting is Wayne Rooney. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no... And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? It could be up for grabs. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. What? Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. And support available. And a goal! In the lead again, fully deserved. Promising looking ball. Di Maria. Will he finish? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing there. Zidane. A chance to eat into their lead. And there it is. Zidane oozing class and confidence. Vinicius Junior. Oh, a penalty. Not...